Well, look who it is. It's the weird pink carrot anime guy. We're playing against the Storm, and this week we're doing the very intimidating looking Titanium Seal. Minimum level Prestige 15, which is rather hard, in my opinion. It was a long journey to get here, that's for sure. It took a lot of fragments too, but we here, and we're getting ready to go. I managed to scrape together a few supplies for this, but yeah. I guess we get to see how it goes. Have to choose a starting caravan and stuff still. I haven't actually looked at that too much, but yeah. I'm leaning towards the humans right now. Uh, Obviously, food is always a problem, but food is like extra a problem at higher difficulties. So that's the humans starting with a ton of extra food and having a farm. It's a good start. It's a pretty okay start, in my opinion. And yeah, we're gonna grab the small farm, and maybe even the plantation to start off with. Cheap amber this time too, which sounds really great. All these sound amazing. And we can finish off with a couple of veggies. Yeah, alright. So the vegetables are gonna, help us get through the early years without having to stress over food too much until we can get some farming going. And yeah, I'm just taking the blueprints because the blueprints are really important. Exposed out, and you can't join the forest until the game starts. And also, this is Prestige 15 and the Titanium Seal, which is super hard. Gonna, gonna not let you poison me. I'm sorry. I'm I'm playing on pansy mode where I'm not allowing you to hurt me. Look, once all the seals are done, I'm sure I'll go back to letting you make my life hell. But for now, we're working towards these nice, cool, permanent unlocks. So anyway, let's see what we got in the Cursed Forest this time. You farming Wisp Prime? I'm not farming Wisp Prime because I got Wisp Prime and it's in my forge right now as we speak. But anyway, against the Storm. Natural filtration. Blightrot says grows slower when using rain engines during the drizzle. Okay, that's helpful, I guess. Less sacrifice. This can be really tricksy depending on how much I feel the need to sacrifice stuff. Gathering speed reduced during the storm sucks. Hearth resistance decreased by 200. Yeesh. That's really scary. The Blight Rod is very difficult on Prestige 15. And we have Noxus Spores. Villagers take way longer breaks during the storm. At least it doesn't kill people. Just like we're way less efficient during the storm. Which sucks, because the storm lasts twice as long on this prestige level, so, that's a thing. But anyway, let's see what we've got here today. Looks like we started with some fertile soil over here in this dangerous glade, so probably gonna lean towards popping that relatively quickly, maybe even year one, depending on the orders we get. Stynax is good with the new augment as good as Wisp in support. I don't believe that for a second. Wisp is just way too good. Your friend got in Hell Prime because his notification says no. I'm happy for him. We are starting out with the tools, the training gear, or building materials, or crops, peckled goods, and fabric. Knowing I only have humans, all of these are questionable. I might just click on the granary. The fabric production will be nice to start out with. The packs of crop might be useful for some orders. We'll see. And hopefully, between the fertile soil and the starting blueprints, we won't want for food, and I'll be willing to stuff food into bags and sell it. Who knows? Stanix gives an overguard every time it's 4 damage as an enemy. It scales with strength. I mean, that is a lot of overguard. Can't deny that. It's pretty good. I don't know if that's as good as Wisp, but it's definitely good. Anyway, I'm going to click the granary. I need the fabric production. Tinkerer's probably nice, but not this early. Interesting. Neither of these are fantastic. The distillery's okay. With humans, I can make porridge well nice and early. I don't know how much metal we're going to be producing on this map, given that there's no natural ore deposits. So I don't think barrels are really in the cards. Like, I can make porridge in the field kitchen, just, like, I mean, not as good as this, obviously. But, it's passable. I might actually go with the manufactory here. The packs of provisions being better, and the pigments comes in handy for, like, more than you might expect. Maybe I'm overthinking myself. Maybe I should just hit the distillery and be happy with it, because wine, porridge, and barrels are all at least relatively useful. In training, the packs of provisions are also very, very useful, especially if I'm going to dip my toe into trading, like, even a little bit. Just click it, it's fine. Furnace, for sure. Yeah, better brick production, pies, and copper bar production. That makes things way better. There are clay pits here, and the clay pits give copper ore. Just incidentally, at a pretty respectable rate too. So that's a pretty good pickup. So maybe I should have picked the distillery, because it seems like we are going to dip pretty heavily into metal production this game. But for now, we're just gonna have to stick with the basics. Really hope to get some better plank production real fast. Energy with... Sorry, Odin. You haven't gotten any Wisp part yet, so you're lacking in plat farming and personal gain. Haven't played in a week, been too busy. Yeah, I feel ya. I've only been on, like, well, to stream and to do a few night waves. It's been on the back burner. But it's fine. You don't, like... It's not like Wisp Prime is going anywhere. The relics will be around, and you can just farm it at your leisure. Angstrom and Karn is pretty cool too. I'll have to check that out when I play Warframe next. Let's see. I'm gonna obviously start with the woodcutter camps, make those a priority, and then let's unpause and see where we stand in terms of a cornerstone and orders. Coming at the resets. Yeah, the reset happens at 8 my time, which is Eastern Standard. So, yeah, it's probably all available right now. Alright. got the wood cutting going. We'll just chip away at the tree line until we get our orders in Cornerstone and see what direction the game's going in. Yes, chop, 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 people. What do we have today? They're both pretty good. Nothing helps me right now, but these will definitely help. Like with the humans, like I have a small farm, and humans love biscuits and pies, so I'll definitely be making flour this game at some point. So the small press helps with just giving me free oil, which is pretty nice. Silent looting also nice. I am starting with copper bar production, so like I could theoretically get some early tools and start reducing hostility with this right away. So this could be more early game than I expected. Yeah, I think so. I think that's good. Odin, you've been busy with managing your room. That sucks. Not letting you poison me. This is hard, okay? If I'm like, you can definitely poison all of my food when I'm playing on Prestige 5 and stuff. But for now, I need to win. Gotta do the permanent unlocks. Destroy the titanium seal and be all like, look at me. I have an even longer Blight Storm cycle. What if you had an even longer? Anyway. Let's see. Amber Trade and Booming Economy, they're basically the same thing. So I'll click Amber Trade because the Wildfire Essence are more valuable. That's that. TikTok will be really helpful, actually. Doubling our copper ore production from the clay pits will mean, well, you know, twice as much metal. Simple enough, so let's click that for sure. And we got a timed objective, Joyful Humans. Resolve 27 for 30 seconds. I don't think this is physically possible right now. Getting all the humans into nice housing would give me like +6. If I dropped hostility completely, that would be 15. That would get me to 21. I would still need 5 from somewhere. I could get 2 from the encampment, and the other 3 would have to come from complex food. Or some other bonus that I'm not foreseeing. Yeah. Getting good housing and complex food going in 7 minutes, that's just impossible. I'm sorry. I can't. It's impossible. I've played enough to know when not to take these generally. So it's just 3 packs of relics. Both of these are very enticing, gotta say. Ancient tablets generally come up like not too rarely. 2 wildfire essence is really nice. But so are 4 parts and +1 to fabric and grain. I mean, we're gonna have a small farm in this game. The only problem I have with 3 packs is that like this takes a deceptively huge amount of materials that you really struggle to afford early game. So this is like harder than it looks to complete at the start, but we'll take it. It'll help long term, and that'll have to be good enough. Yeah, so the direction my game is going now, it seems, is I want to get a trading post down, at least relatively quickly, and pop into 2 dangerous glades, and loot the goodies therein. So let's just get down a super early trading post. I think that'll just be fine. God, I might actually consider making the manufactory if I'm going to go that early with a trading post. That feels crazy, but it might be like what I do. It's kind of nuts. Ooh, the boar is getting an incarnate, huh? I've got a boar prime that would really like that. That would be pretty sweet. I will definitely enjoy getting that this week. Yeah, I don't want to pop into these glades quite yet. That's usually a year. That's usually a year 2 thing. It's at very least a thing I need to do when a trader comes, so that I can mayhaps buy the solution to the big problem I will have. So when this gets done and we see how long the trader will come, I'll consider when the timing's right to pop the glade. But otherwise, we're just gonna go zoomy through all this. Clearance is hit. Alright, yeah, Zorg will not be arriving this year. He will arrive at the start of year 2. So that means I can pop the glade probably near the tail end of the storm, and I'll be pretty happy with it. Boar turns into a laser shotgun that chain links. Like that sound. That sounds real fun. Looking forward to shooting that gun. Is there anything else we need to do particularly during clearance? We have plenty of raw food to start out with. It wouldn't be crazy to get the clay, though I kind of want to delay this as long as possible, just so that I can start just so that I can do 2 dangerous glade events and get +1 to copper production. Like year 2, I might actually just pop both of these at once and just see how much it trashes me. And it's probably a pointless risk, but here I am considering it highly. But anyway, I think the only thing I want to do right now is get my builder on plank production, and then we can fast forward again. Very thin tree line around here, I should note. Like, usually there's a lot more leeway with this stuff. It's kind of a surprise. I think Gamma Core would be best with the cold proc changes. Oh yeah, they increased how much it slows down and how far it stacks, didn't they? Ooh yeah, plus there's that secondary shiver mod where cold stacks, like, I think, what, does damage and stuff now? Yeah. I can see some pretty nifty combos coming out of that. I think we want to just move this over, make it very, very, very slightly more efficient. Alright, the storm is hit, and this will last as long as the other seasons, because it's Prestige 15, and the storm lasts twice as long. This is, normally this is very scary, but honestly at the early game, the storm lasting twice as long is actually really nice. Because, like, if you're not worried about resolve, which I'm not right now, like, having twice as much time before the year ticks over is actually, like, really great. It gives me a ton of time to make, like, a bunch of building materials and stuff. You know, we can get a whole bunch of stuff done before the next year pops up. It's actually pretty convenient. Like, I would play 15 a lot more if it weren't for these ones. 2 fewer blueprint choices, 2 fewer cornerstone choices. Hate. I hate it so much. It's so restrictive. But you know, that's part of the difficulty. Not as many choices. I can't get all the buildings I want and love. But anyway, let's fast forward things a touch. I might take someone out of plank production pretty soon to get building the shelters. I'll also want a nice little park to level up the hearth. We're not really close to any resolve boosts. And what do we have here? We're gonna have foxes and humans and harpies this game. That's interesting. If I let the harpies in, they would immediately start to leave. I think. No, that they might take a break and bring in some coats. Come to think of it, so they wouldn't leave year 1. The foxes would be a little touchy. Do we have we don't really have the fabric for our harpy house, and we haven't gotten the granary built yet. How many woodcutters would I need to cut? Like, I could cut 3. Wouldn't be nuts. It wouldn't be crazy to bring these people in. Wouldn't be absolute madness. Absolute and complete, utter madness. Alright, let's bring them in. Foxes, unsurprisingly, are freaking out. That's their right. But yeah. We have the materials for the shelters, so as long as we get a roof over their heads and this garden made, that should solve itself pretty quickly. Hopefully before the fox decides to up and leave, but you know. I can favor them and pull woodcutters. There's things I can do to keep them from going. But right now, I think these 2 newbies are just gonna help build stuff. And hopefully they build it soon. Alright. Favor the foxes for a bit. Well, the fox. Our singular fox. Hopefully, once the shelters are down, that should solve our resolve problems. Like, just full stop. Yep, there we go. Humans are happy. The fox would still be leaving if I wasn't favoring them, so we're just gonna leave it there for now. But, yeah. I think, bringing them in to help build was actually not a bad idea. How much longer in the storm? 40 seconds. I could definitely pop this. Also, we found a drizzle geyser. That's real nice to see. We can get porridge going nice and efficiently. We'll love it. Yeah. I think it's safe to now break into this glade. The hostility won't push to 2 when we do. And we'll have plenty of time to look at what the glade event will be. In fact, they're just not going to open it until the drizzle, so even better. I'm kind of bad at timing those kind of things, but anyway. What do we got for milestones? Interesting. Gosh, okay. These are both really strong. Trade Hub kind of, like, changes your game in its entirety. Because, selling goods worth 60 amber is, like, it can be a big ask if you're, like, really struggling. But once you've got going, this is not a big ask at all, period. And if you can get some, like, bonuses to trade good production, this gets, like, really easy and lucrative very fast. Trade Hub can very easily win you a game Uh, if you can get some trading going early, or just, in general. Rooty Ground also very powerful. Anything that boosts your wood production is very strong. Uh, you you will tend to struggle for wood on this map because all the trees are dying and they only drop one wood ever. Uh, so yeah, both of these are a huge help, and this is basically gonna determine where I'm going with this. Uh, given that I have fertile ground right now, like, harvesting and planting sucks a bit, that's for sure. Like, you'll lose more things to the storm and not getting planted, but it's an easily solvable problem with like perks or just putting down a second farm and just putting a third person on it. Like this, the downside to this is no big deal. It's well worth the cost to get +1 wood production, like every time for sure. I might lead into trading this game though. Like Trade Hub is just really that strong. And if I get packs of anything made, this can be like really, really good. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be how we win. So let's open up our new orders and see if I can't get some bonus to trade pack stuffs. Home for Foxes has popped up. This is impossible. It would take 5 minutes and 30 seconds probably just to build all of them. And I don't have any crystallized dew, so that's just plain not happening. Happy Humans certainly is an option. The bonus coat production will be nice, given that harpies and humans both like coats. Little leery on 2 additional humans with every group of newcomers, though. That's a lot more people than I'd like. Sacrificing doesn't do a whole lot and is very hard to do as well. But Secret Techniques of the Firekeeper is like good enough on its own to justify taking this. And now we have either Profit Margin or Happy Brewing. You get the tavern for free from this, which is pretty amazing, but you have to find the brewery, which is not amazing. Here we get the supplier for free, which is actually just really strong right now. Like, mind-blowingly strong. And all I have to do is do 3 trade routes that are relatively expensive. That seems like a no-brainer. Gotta be honest. Let's get some good fabric production going. We'll have to use our starting reeds. The trees only drop leather, and very rarely, so we're gonna be a little rough for fabric for a while. But that's gonna have to be okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Trader should pop up literally when I unpause. Yeah. And, it is Zorg. Hello, Zorg. Nice to see you. He's got some pretty nifty stuff. I'm gonna sit on it until I pop the glade open, though. It's just good practice. And depending on how easy the Dangerous Glade event is in here, I may just pop open this Dangerous Glade and get TikTok done in rapid order. So yeah, I'm gonna just narrow the trees I have marked for them so that they focus on breaking the glade open a little bit faster. Just a little bit. And let's see what we got, people. Oh, we got some good stuff. We got some really good stuff in here. The lumber mill, incredibly good. That takes care of our incredibly bad plank production. Like, just like that. We got a nice large cache over here. We got some roots and berries we can't exploit, sadly. but they're good to see. And we've got the Fishman Cave. We don't have the rocks we need for this. Does Zorg sell training gear, stone, or rocks? The answer is no, unfortunately. Extra unfortunately, he doesn't... There are no rocks on the map unless you count sea marrow deposits, which we did not uncover. We did, however, start with a manufactory, so let's drop that down. I would love to get training gear for this, and for that we could use planks, reeds, stone, and copper. All of which we can make. Yeah. Theoretically, we could bribe them, but the rewards for it are trash, and I don't want them. So, I think we're gonna focus on making 30 training gear, and then driving them away for the rep bonus. Do you have anything that'll make this easier on us, Zorg? Metal, rock, reeds, even? No, none of those. None of those. Alright. Nuts. That's a shame. But we did get some good stuff, to be fair. Let's rebuild the lumber mill, like, right now. Alright. Now I have to give a think. The Fisherman Cave, is dangerous, for sure. The hostility it produces is, spiced. Like, real spiced. If I let it go, we will get a bunch of fisherman totems next drizzle, which is manageable, like very manageable, plus the impatient point, which sucks. So I think, like, this can be, like, sat on for at least a little bit. I don't need to pop it. Like, it is not, like, mission critical that gets done. So I think it's fine to open up the other glade and see what we have in there. In fact, I might just drag these guys over so that the tree line breaks before Zorg leaves. And yeah, let's do the thing I mentioned where we try to get 2 Dangerous Glade events done in quick succession, because that would be pretty darn useful. Alright, what do we have here? The Forsaken Crypt. Destroys all amber and wine. That sucks a lot. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. +3 to Global Resolve artifact, and a bunch of crystallized dew I can make fox houses of, and a scout pack to make it easier to do all this stuff with? Yes? Yes, 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 yes. Minor problem. Everyone will freak out and leave if I start this. Very minor problem, though. All I have to do is spend all my amber, and then they will not freak out and leave. And surely there's stuff I can spend on here. Yeah, like, a lot of these are good. If I happen to get a greenhouse, the insect traps, like, go absolutely crazy good. There are mushrooms on the map as well, just naturally. So I might just buy this as a, you know, like, a bet that it will pop off. And then we'll get some seed pouches. Easy. Okay, spent all that. Cool. And yeah, let's get 2 people on this immediately. We'll get the humans on this. We have not enough planks to actually do this yet. But we have like a good 6 of them in storage, and without builders, we'll be able to make those relatively quickly. Part of me wants to tear down the big shelter just to get it going, but that's going a little crazy. Also, we got a haunted cellar. That's really great. The wine, the jerky, and the pickled goods will all come in handy during this game. The foxes will love the wine and the pickled goods, and the harpies will love the jerky, and 3-star recipes for all of them is fan-flippin-tastic. I could also send this to the Citadel for money, but we don't want money right now. Also, we got a ton of clay deposits. Like an absolutely mad amount of clay deposits. That's actually pretty great. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. This is a good start, I would say. But yeah, I think the focus right now is just like make as many planks as I possibly can as fast as I can, which, you know, I'm doing right now. I could put down another crude workstation, but, you know, I think I'm safe enough to just wait for the lumber mill to get done, then shift these blokes over there to start chopping wood. It's a fine and dandy idea. Also, I'm going to put these guys back up here because I want basically all this cleared. Also found another drizzle geyser, which is pretty nice. Yeah, we're pretty well set up to do a lot of good stuff. Let's set some limits here. If I have any copper ore, I just want to turn it into bars, pretty much. Something to be said about reinforced roads, but I think having metal is just way more important than having faster roads. This is my opinion. It's way too rare to just shove on the ground. Anyway, these guys are almost done with their plank production, but I think they're gonna get another round in before the lumber mill's actually finished. Yeah, maybe not, because they all went to take a coffee break. It's fair. But we're gonna turn off plank production. Yeah, once those are completed, we will have them deliver the planks ASAP. Yeah, I want to not allow builders to build anything right now either. So let's get you back on wood cutting for the moment, so you don't deliver any planks to the building areas. And it's all for the Forsaken Crypt. We only need one more, actually. Huh. Well, that's good. Once these two have finished, they'll do the delivery thing, and we'll be good. All right, he has delivered them. The crude workstation can now be emptied out. Good. These guys have already allocated that one plank to go to the site. Therefore, we good. We excellent. Good. The lumber mill also opens up packs of trade goods, which is an interesting thing. Making pigments out of stuff we might have like a ton of is perfectly viable. Like, if I find more fertile ground, I might put down a plantation and go hard on that. We'll see. But yeah, I think I can just free this guy up to be a builder. We need to prioritize the manufacturing now and start making training gear out of whatever we've got. Copper bars, rocks, anything we have. Probably not reeds. I get the feeling we're going to be... Actually, we have plenty here. Never mind. Reeds are fine, too. We just want to make them relatively quickly. Ideally, we can get this done before the bad stuff makes us miserable. But as I mentioned before, it's not the end of the world if I don't. That is a punishment I can swallow. Um, I guess no, I mean, we just need planks right now. I was just thinking, do I need to put anybody anywhere, but I think we're like weirdly good. Definitely want a road up to this lumber mill and the farm. It's a bit of a ways to go. Not fantastic, that, but you know, we're not next to a levitation monument, so I can't move any of this stuff. Yeah, I think I'm okay to just fast forward a touch now. Probably. Food's looking a little sus, though. I should probably get down the foragers camp now before it becomes a huge problem, because it definitely will. But for now, I think we're okay. Builders nice and busy. We want to definitely get this going during the storm so we can fertilize the fields. Those planks will be put to good use. In fact, I might want to early deliver these things just so that we can get the manufacturer going a little sooner. Yeah, this will get done. There's absolutely no danger. The +3 to resolve will be fantastic too. I'm gonna love that. Alright, the storm has hit. We've got a lot of bad stuff happening too, but I don't think it's anything we can't handle. Humans are a wee bit upset, mostly because of the negligence, which is fair. Really can't bring these people in. How do we solve the humans being upset problem? It's a great question. I'd rather not cut this many woodcutters I have right now. I could swap the fox to the hearth, reduce hostility by like 12, which would do something. Could pipe up the granary. That would get us there, but the problem is we don't have any water for it. One human house would solve this problem. We don't have any bricks for it, and we don't really have much in the way of clay or stone for it either. Yeah, alright. I'm going to have to put down the stonecutters camp. I think we're at that point. Oh wait, in 2 minutes I'm gonna get +3 resolve. Never mind, we're fine. It's like I talked about that very recently. My brain just didn't process it. So in theory, the humans won't be leaving for another minute and 40 seconds. So in theory, we should be okay. But yeah, weirdly, now that I'm looking, I could probably take these two. I can just stuff the harpy in the manufactory, and she'll be like happy there, and that'll do amazing for her resolve. And yeah, I think we could use the extra people too. Harpy, go to manufactory. Oh god, you're still really scared. You're not as good as I hoped you'd be. Fair. That's fair. Well, then we're gonna cut some woodcutters, it seems like. Yeah, it's just what's gonna happen. Granted, maybe the fox will not leave before this ends, and then we'll be fine. Actually, I think we're okay for the moment. It's gonna be a tough tense. That's for sure. We don't have an excessive amount of lumber to burn on this. Yeah. Alright. Stop clear cutting. Alright. We're just gonna have to be okay with that. We'll get the humans on the farm. Basically gonna turn all the grain into porridge for the foreseeable future. Also need someone in the granary making fabric. All of this is highly needed. Because food's going to be a problem relatively quickly. This will also be a problem relatively quickly because we haven't gotten the manufactory up and running to any significant degree during the storm, which sucks. But, oh well. Got the artifact, finally. That's a nice big old chunk of resolve. Oddly enough, we still can't put more woodcutters on without a bit of worry. So I guess we won't, at least for the moment. Could put down the harvester's camp here. Yeah, I guess we're okay for now. Have everybody basically where they need to be. We're gonna get a whole bunch of fisherman totem, but that was kind of the price I knew I'd have to pay, probably. But yeah, as for the humans, yeah, we need some copper ore. We'll have to get the stonecutters camp up as a priority. Unless the next trader arrives and, you know, solves all my problems for me. But given that I have no money, I doubt it. We'll see. Alright. So Hilda, hello. What you got for me? Not a lot I can use. I need either stone or metal to make the training gear, and you don't sell training gear, so we're just kind of stuck for that one. It's gonna have to be how it is. Heavy millstone would be nice at some point, but that's kind of not in the cards. Hi. Wow, these are nice. Yeah. Considering we have Trade Hub, I'm thinking export specialization sounds really good. Let's get packs of provisions made. I think that's good and fine. But yeah, right now we need the stonecutters camp up quickly so we can get some metal made. And that metal can turn into training gear, and that training gear could turn into completing this event. That's just gonna have to be how it is. I think we can open up the orders. This will just complete itself, which will be nice. Oh wait, no, this is have villagers with the need for coats fulfilled for 60 seconds, which means I need another human before this actually does something. Trade and industry is actually not bad either. Traders arriving quicker is okay. This might be better than +1 egg production, to be honest. Like, just because the wildfire essence are that valuable, and I'll plan to use rainwater pretty soon. Yeah, okay. I talked myself into it. Interesting choice here. I think the metal and the movement speed is well worth the cost of doing business for building materials. It is just gonna be a little rough to do, but it's gonna have to be how it is, I think. I'm a little short on labor, but these guys are done with the crypt, so that helps out a ton. definitely will need a harpy house down relatively soon, which I already put one down because past me actually, thought that through and was like, yeah, we gotta put those down real fast. What's your problem? You have no clay to make bricks. Well, then get building for the moment. I am mildly worried about the Fishman Cave causing problems, because it's about to. I knew it was coming, but that doesn't mean it won't suck. But yeah, we're just gonna need to get this clay sorted out. Woodcutter's camp has run out of wood. Well, that's certainly a solvable problem, isn't it? I was a little spiced, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very worried about our food. And it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's kind of taken ages to get the training gear made. I don't like it. I am worried about just how much hostility is going to be dropped on my head, because, like, it's going to be a good plus 180, and that's going to push me up to hostility level 4. That's not enough for people to start leaving, certainly not right now, but it's enough to be wary about. So I'm going to sit here and be wary. That's just going to have to be how it is. So yeah, I suppose we can fast forward a bit until disaster finally strikes. Hello, Fisherman Totem. Alrighty. Let's pull people off non-essential work. How much fabric do we have here? You've made 10. So I can... That's like... just enough to get the Harpy House down. Yeah, once you're done, we'll pull you from there. The Harpy can't make anything right now. I could make it out of crystallized dew, actually. You know, that's probably worth it. Alright. Crystallized dew is kind of precious, but I need to get this event solved. Tout sweet. How are we doing on planks? We have like a small stockpile, but not nearly enough that we need. Gosh, it's really hard to pull people off of anything right now. I guess if we're making it out of crystallized dew for the moment, these humans do not need to go that hard on collecting copper ore for us. So we'll just suck that up. I should have also checked like the cache, to see if it was worth breaking open. Yeah, not really. I could see a universe where that could be useful to break open, but not this one I'm in. Alright. These totems will get cleared relatively quickly. And hopefully the Harpy finishes these training gear relatively quickly. Hopefully. I would fast forward, but I'm just a touch nervous right now. He said, fast forwarding. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of time before that pops off, unfortunately. Right. That thing. the blight. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. We need bricks real bad. Did you deliver the cloth? You did, great. Get over here, be in the furnace, make bricks. Actually, what I actually need you to do is I need you to go to the stonecutters camp and deliver the clay. Alright, Miss Heartbeat, really need you to finish that soon. Man, this is way more dangerous than I gave it credit for. Alright, you are storing goods. Good. Alright, that is enough clay stored. You can go back to the furnace, start making bricks, top priority. Cause we need the blight post done very quickly. Once you make a singular round of bricks, I have to force the delivery, and we can start making purging fire. Very low on food too, but we've got a big old shipment of crops coming in, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's get some drizzle water and start making porridge. That will be lovely. I don't see this capping at any point, but we'll limit it to 60 anyway. If we ever get some meat, I'll definitely want to turn it into jerky, but for now, not really viable. I might put down a second farm up here, because we're going to lose a bunch of the crops to the storm if I don't have a third person up here working on it. That's fine. Your bricks are done, delivered immediately. Just deliver it immediately. Thank you. Stuff it into the blight post. Good. Yep. Our 2 builders are going to pick up the bricks soon. Yeah. Right, builders. Okay, you finished the Harpy house. That is good. We need it. But we need the blight posts a lot. Like a lot. Are you done with trading gear yet? No. This is your last bit of training gear. So we'll turn it off. We'll take away the materials it takes to make it. And yeah, once the Harpy is done with those, it will be super nice to get her helping make purging fire. I need I need the blight post filled like immediately. We're in trouble. I completely forgot it was year 3. Alright. Builders, get making purging fire. We desperately need it. Can't upgrade the hearth at all, so no boosting the corruption defense against that. Boy, it sure feels like I'm about to lose 3 people. Sure does. Sure does. This might go off a second time. Ick. Ick, ick, ick. Honestly, can I get someone else? Like, I really need these training gear done. Because I need to start that. Though, I might not be able to. I don't think I can handle that hostility bump during the storm. Maybe with more people? That seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, that seems like a terrible idea. It's a lot of terrible ideas right now. Are you done yet? You are done. Deliver it immediately. You're going to rest. That's, I mean, necessary, but also we don't have the time for that. Ag? Alright. Let's get the Harpy on the Blight post, making Blight as soon as possible. You, I don't care, I'm interrupting your work. You go over here, you deliver the training gear. Okay. Okay, terrific. I definitely need somebody building stuff. Oh man, are we really gonna lose all that? What were the farmers doing? What were you doing all year? It's ridiculous. Oh boy, this is bad. None of you bring in Purging Fire, right? Nope. Alright. It's gonna have to be how it is. Man. I really needed a full tank of Purging Fire for this storm. Really, really needed it. Yeah, I don't like. We're gonna slow the bleeding at least relatively well, but I question if it's gonna be enough to keep us from dying. Oh, you're taking a coffee break. That's lovely. You're replaced by a human who is not taking a coffee break. And you... it'd be unwise to start chasing people away. I think. At least at this particular moment. Okay. We're actually getting the Blight more under control than I thought we would. Yeah? We're still, like, on the verge of dying if it keeps up. But I think the Harpy's about to, like, clear enough to keep us alive. Yeah. We are just barely alive. And this human's gonna basically finish it off and make us completely safe. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Terrific, even. Alright. Yeah. Now we can start the Fishman Cave. Let's get that going. There's only one Blight Cyst, so I don't think I need humans on that anymore. Let's get him back in the granary. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do need a builder at some point, but I also need to not starve to death. So, you know, I'm gonna have to choose which one of those I value more, huh? More foxes would actually be really nice, gotta be honest. I could put them on the totems. I think bringing them in would be fine. It'd be spooky, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, this is why it's spooky. We can get one on the hearth, actually. Then we can run another woodcutter during the storm, which might be more valuable than I would like it to be. I'll get you in the furnace. We've got packs of trading goods, which means I can start trading, which is definitely something I wish to do. Sell some grain? It's gonna take a while for that to, like, get turned into food. Granted, maybe I should hurry that up in that case. That might be smart. Alright. Yeah, low on food still. It's not great, but it is what it is. The hearth is now completely safe? Yeah? Yeah? Why did we go up to 2? Oh, cause a fisherman totem, sprung up. Yeah, that would do it. How much longer is the storm? 50 seconds. Will the harpies leave in 50 seconds? Probably not. Probably not. That's comforting. This also means I can take the fox off of the hearth, because it's not doing anything there anymore. So let's, yeah, there's no more blight cysts. So putting the harpy here is fine. We can get this, we can get the fisherman totem going at maximally efficient rates. And yeah, there's no cysts, so the corruption's gonna vanish, which is good. We are, however, going to pop more totems and get more impatience, which is bad. Can I speed that up with it? Do I have enough steam arrow to speed that up? Probably not. Yeah, the harpy will not leave in the next 4 seconds, but it's spooky. It's definitely spooky. Alright. What do we got? Alright, well, playing on Prestige 15 makes alarm bells a lot more viable. Because every 3rd year, you're going to have, like, 200% corruption. So giving everybody a higher chance of doubling the yields is actually pretty nice. On the other hand, less hostility if I do empathy events. I mean, I definitely plan on popping more glades, that's for sure, and I'm sure I'll find an empathy event or 2. And I just like this, just in general, because I like being soft-hearted. But alarm bells help now? Well, it won't help till year 6, whatever. Calming the forest. Darn it. That's what I want. You can't stop me. Loyalty. Complete 3 events marked loyalty. This cornerstone sucks. I mean, like, it's good if people are dying, but I don't want people dying. So that's that. We will not click on this yet, I think. We need coat production for that. And for that, we need to finish a frickin' glade event. Oh my god. In a bit of a rough spot. Yeah, what do? Oh, I really can't sell crystallized dew. I have no income of those, and I need them for fox houses really badly. Do you have any blueprints available, please? No. You have some stuff I would really like if I had any money at all, but I don't, so that's that. I'll get some money from this, but not anywhere close to enough in anywhere close to enough time. So that's that. Another fisherman totem. We don't need building materials right now, so let's cut people from said building materials and get them wood cutting because we're upsettingly low on fuel right now.
Yeah.
And we need to solve that. Clear more of this out, that'll be fine. I really do want the small farm built before the clearance hits. How many planks do we have? A surprisingly generous amount. Like enough to build everything. So you don't have to work on logs right now. You be a builder. Be a builder and that will be good. It'll be good enough. Harpy on the Hearth is fine. I am mildly worried about how spiced my impatience is right now, though. Because it be 5 and it's year 3. That's not where I want to be in general. But that's mostly because I haven't finished a single order the entire game, because it's been hard. Game's hard. Yeah. Packs of building materials is only in the makeshift post. I really need to make that and the packs of crops, like, soon-ish. Like, I need to get some of these done soon. Another fisherman totem, but we have a fox for it, which is lovely. We ran out of sea marrow. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we're getting another tick of this, which is not great. It's not great at all. We can trade something else. Trade in roots. No. That's literally all of our food. Except for the porridge that is in storage. The storage porridge. Yeah, I can't really afford to do that, unsurprisingly. I would love to put my builder on the farm so we plant more, so I'm going to. I kind of need these guys on the kitchen making more porridge, although we're out of wheat. You're getting more of it. It's enough for another round of porridge. But that'll be that, ultimately. Another totem. Get a harpy on it. I think I can cut this person from the field kitchen, distressingly enough. Because we don't have the grain to make any more porridge. Which is as scary as it sounds, but it's gonna have to be okay. We want him building for the moment. Love to get up the nice houses for everybody. It is well past time for that. Mm-hmm. Yep. That happened. The event went off. That sucks a lot. God, I really can't pull people off of anything right now. If I pull people off of food, we starve, and if I pull people off of the woodcutting camps, we run out of fuel, I think. Yeah, maybe I can cut one woodcutter, get them on a totem, but wee, bad. It's a lot of hostility. Do not like even slightly. Luckily, I think that's the last totems we're ever going to get. Forger's Camp has run out of stuff. Oh, that's bad. That's all of our food. Yeah, we can't get any more, is the thing. Awkward. Well, I guess we can make doubly sure that the small farm is fully gathered now. And now what? Boy. Now what indeed? I need a better gathering camp, which means I really just need to complete this quest. Which I will in 44 seconds. Gosh, okay. That'll be how it is. Don't like it. Don't like it one little bit. Oh, good. One last fish totem for the road. Thanks. Thanks. Yes, I know. I know we have a fisherman totem threat game. I appreciate that. I'm fully aware that everything is terrible. Okay, Fox finished that totem. Get on the other one. Take a break if you must. You know, I guess you can eat something. You're allowed for now. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! Great. I don't care about the amber as much as I care about the fisherman totem getting knocked down. So let's swap that out. Be done with that. I guess I can put a human on the fisherman cave. This one's, I mean, yeah, these are both good. Alright, finally we got some impatience reduced and a new blueprint. Interesting stuff. I'm probably just going to click on the ranch here. If I had more fertile ground, the forester's hut would definitely be something I'd consider. But we'll need every scrap of fertile ground we can get for food at this point in the game. The ranch is okay. It turns 8 wheat into 10 raw food, which is certainly nice. Like, it's good to have. Definitely let me make jerky and pie easier. And that might be just a good enough reason. Yeah, the ranch is just, like, good. Can turn all these reeds I have into food. Yeah. There's a lot of good reasons to pick up the ranch here. I should not be turning my nose up at it. We'll get that down. That'll be lovely. All the fisherman totem have someone on it. The fisherman cave is done. Let's click this button and get TikTok completed. And now I can guilt-free just get all the clay deposits. What do we get in return? We have an advanced rain collector. This would be great if I really had need of clearance or stormwater. But I don't. So I think it's almost certainly stamping mill here. The flour will get us neatly into complex food. The pottery can definitely come in handy. And we're going to have a ton of clay for it. So yeah, nothing but good things to say about the stamping mill. It's also like okay for copper bar production if you're in a real pinch, but we're not. So, with flour available, that means I can actually start thinking about pie. Pie is great. It doesn't cost as much grain as biscuits, and you can use a variety of foodstuffs for it. It's lovely. We love it. And yeah, we'll probably be making that basically for our primary food source for humans and harpies for the foreseeable future. Eventually I'm going to want the furnace completely full of people, and we'll need to produce meat at the ranch to fill up the pie. Just have a bunch of meat pies. Delish. I could sell some of the crystallized dew at this point, but it's unwise. Okay. The humans are now idle. So I think it's okay to have only 3 humans on the farm. That's generally what I expect. Uh, Depending on the amount you have to walk, generally one person can take care of 6 fields by themselves. So 15 fields needs 3 people to be fully productive even on the best of times. And yeah, uh, we have enough, 3 people means I could take care of about 18 fields with a long walk that decreases somewhat, but I think it's fine. I think we'll only lose, if we lose anything, it'll probably just be like 1 pack or something, and I'm willing to lose 1 plot of food in order to find out if 3 is optimal, so I don't overstaff that pointlessly. Things are mostly fine now. Mostly. Any good trade routes? I mean, I do need to do these expensive trade routes for an order that I really, really need done. That's probably worth sacking some coal for. I don't like it, but it's probably worth it. I'll also have to think about cleansing this haunted cellar at some point. But yeah, there's no shortage of things I really wish I could do right now. But we're busy. There's lots to do still. Let's just queue up enough human houses to make them all happy. I think we'll like that a lot. Alright. Totems taken down. And we got nothing but foxes on the rest of them. Our hostility should drop like a stone. The Fishman Cave should be looted pretty quickly. I will need to be on the lookout for tool production pretty soon too, if I can manage that. You have nothing to do, but that's fine. Basically just waiting on the grain to be delivered. I do want a harpy back in the manufactory at some point, but I also need to make packs. I need a lot of building material packs, which kind of sucks, if I'm being real. I would love it if I had a better building for this, but I don't. I need 20, I think, for building the Citadel? Yeah. So let's just call it maximum of 20. We have extraordinarily good plank production, so once I have some people freed up, which I definitely do now, we'll get them back on material production, and that will be perfect. We'll get you in the furnace, we'll get you harvesting, we'll get you stone cutting, and that leaves us with a single builder, which is good. Good, good, good. Yeah, I don't need to make trade goods quite yet. I would love to start making these, though. Like, with all this clay and some pottery, like, do I actually want to stuff pots into crates and sell them? That would be extremely profitable, and this is Trade Hub. It would be basically how I win. Yeah, I think this is, like, fine. I mean, with the stamping mill and a ton of clay, we will have a ton of pottery if we find we have need of it. So I think shipping off the excess for money is, like, a good idea. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, I think everyone's pretty much where they need to be right now. We'll see how spiced the storm is. I can cut all wood cutting to get us down to level 1. I think we have enough. Not really. We'll almost certainly have to make the harpies happier somehow, but I might just pointlessly stuff them in the manufactory because they get a mood boost from it, and call it a day. we'll see. Ooh, amber trade's done. Huzzah! I do want to click this button, but if I really can't right now, because if I lower impatience, that will get me another hostility level. And 2 more people will come in without adequate housing, which will upset them rather a lot. Yeah. Let's just put a harpy in the manufactory. Put you in the hearth. Put you in the manufactory. That'll do. Also want to take care of that one lone cyst we have somewhere in town. Over here on the house. That's kind of growing out of the chimney. That's kind of neat. Spec. Oh god, my throat's dry. Hold on. No smoking! That was the blade rot cyst. That was definitely worth my taking a drink. Alright, cyst is taken care of. You can go back to the camp. That'll be lovely. Who do we have at our doorstep now? Humans and harpies. Those parts look awfully nice, even though it's just the one. Because we don't have a lot coming in. I think I would like to make another harpy house. That would be pretty good. Also, I might have to pop these glades just for space at this point. Yeesh. Getting cramped in here. I'll probably pop into this dangerous glade soon-ish. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some fertile ground or a very easy, event to do. Maybe. Yeah, if we get a harpy house down during the storm, I think I'll be okay with bringing in the new people. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Yeah, definitely want somebody starting to make packs of building materials soon. And also, I should consider turning on packs of crops now. We're only going to make 2. I think we can take a hit of 8 grain without too much fuss. We're turning it into porridge, but we have some porridge in storage. No, we have no porridge in storage. Oh no, we have some porridge in storage. We have porridge stored in the field kitchen. That's where our porridge storage is. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's fun. But yeah, plenty of porridge in storage. We're okay for the moment. I could also think about upgrading the hearth to level 2, which is always very useful to do. Cuckoo Kachoo. So let's just do that. I think once this guy is done with the porridge, I'm gonna move the field kitchen. Anytime. There we go. Good job. Alright, now we can put a nice little garden park over here. Put down these things along with some lamps. So people can look at the flowers and be like, ooh, look at the flowers. And they'll be happier and work faster. And as Viceroy, that's all I care about. The working faster thing, obviously. I do need to consider piping stuff up. I have drizzle water, and I need to start using water at a regular basis to do one of my quests. I hate piping up the field kitchen, Like, it might be my best option right now, sad to say. Yeah, probably gonna have to. Yeah. Yeah. See how long I can delay it for, though. Alright, we can turn our bounteous reeds into food in here. So let's do that. I don't really care about eggs right now, so I'm just gonna not. Alright, we're done. Let's bring in the new people. Do I click these guys? No. Let's not go too crazy. You get out of the manufactory, get into the makeshift post, start making me packs of building materials, and to that end, let's fill up the lumber mill as much as we can. Get the woodcutters camp staffed more, because we need the wood. And the last person can be our builder, so it seems. Yep. Okay, cool. We can click this button now. Get some rep, reduce some impatience, very useful. Maybe put a human on the hearth? That pushes us up to 4. Ooh, no it doesn't, because I've only opened 2 glades. Okay, that's good and fair. I like that. Then let's get a harpy on the hearth. 6 impatience is spooky, but it's like not that spooky. I could take it, is what I'm saying. Bonus egg production is now kinda super relevant, so we're gonna click human villagers. See if we can't get some coat production going. Hi! Well, we just solved all of our fox happiness problems for a while. Yeah, if we make any pickled goods whatsoever, the foxes will be super happy about it. So let's get pickled goods being made. We make plenty of vegetables in the farm. I didn't think to check if it was efficient last storm, because I'm forgetful. But that's gonna have to be okay. Ooh, really good stuff here. Really good stuff here. I want all of it. I want all this. But I don't think I can have all of it. Okay. The Forger's Camp lets us get these roots, which is a lot of food I cannot ignore. But the +1 clay production literally doubles all the clay we're getting from our clay pits, which is also something I can't ignore, given that we're shipping off pots in trade good packs right now, and we're gonna want that much for pickled good production. Ooh, it's spicy. It's a spice decision. How many reeds do we have around? Like, basically none? Yeah, basically none. So turning this into food will not last forever, unfortunately. Yeah, that's rough. Come to think of it, is leather like more productive for turning into fabric now? Like, 2 reeds turn into 4 leather, 3 leather turns into fabric, so oh god, math. Yeah, 2 turns into 4, which and 3 turns into, and you need 3 for here. So very awkwardly, it's better to feed the reeds to beasts to make leather and then turn the leather into fabric, I think. Apart from, you know, how much time it takes. But we're really low on good resources, so I think that makes sense. Also, I think we can just pop into this glade now. It's dangerous, spooky, might be unwise. We'll see. But I think if I see another thing that needs the foragers camp in this glade, I'll do that. No. These need the small foragers camp, so it's fine. We have even more clay. Oh my lord. Alright, well. The decision is made. We have more fertile ground, which is excellent. That is super duper excellent. Oh gosh. Do I use it on a plantation or a farm? Is the actual question now. Normally the plantation is like great early game because it gives you 2-star food production. I can always turn berries into pie, which is definitely something I will and can do. But it's just as viable to turn grain into meat and turn the meat into pies. If I want to dip my toe into biscuit production, I will want the berries. This also gives us plant fibers that will let me make cloth without using our fairly limited leather resources. Plantation is definitely more flexible, for sure. So I think we'll do that. Plus we can feed excess plant fibers to the ranch. Yeah, there's a reason the ranch is just really good. It makes you just really, really flexible for food production. It's just good. It's just good. Anyway, let's get some more people on the route. Oh yeah, and also the Dangerous Glade event. Our blood flowers! Ew, gross. Don't like those at all. Gets us a bunch of sea marrow and resin. Planting crops faster is like okay. I really need faster harvesting more than anything, but well, I guess I won't turn my nose up at it. This cache can just go to the Citadel. And yeah, looks like we're good. Foragers camp has no deposits nearby. Right, because the route's over here, not where I placed it. Low on food. I think that's okay. I should get someone else making porridge so the food lasts longer for sure. How are you doing? I don't really want to stuff fabric into boxes quite yet. You just have not enough anything, huh? Lumber mill is working at full capacity right now. We want that. I guess you can be a builder for a while. We want the stamping mill done at some point. Right now we're lacking planks and bricks. And we're building all of that, so just have to kind of wait for it to get done. Zelda's leaving. Selling the trade goods now would not buy me anything. I'd rather send it off as a trade route so that I can make progress towards the profit margin quest. I'm gonna wait to open that last order until I'm a little bit more established too. Because that's gonna be hard and probably I won't be able to do it anyway, and we have plenty of orders we need to do right now. So yeah, for all those reasons, I'm not opening it. We also have 20 people here, so it is time I gave some consideration to where we put our next hearth. Up here's a strong choice. The farmers won't have to walk as far to to get some rest, which is always excellent. I could just pop these glades open. That would give us basically all the space we need for the moment. Yeah, I think this is a fine placement. Plus, this gives us an excuse to put down a warehouse closer to the fertile ground up here, which I like excuses to put warehouses up there. Let's do that. Alright. This is done. We will need 2 plantations to fully utilize this. And also, the placement is kind of tricky. Sort of. Kind of needed here, so let's chop these down. Hope that blood flower goes soon, because it's eating all of our extraordinarily limited food. Don't like that at all. I would ship that sea marrow if we had enough to get over 7, but we don't. So I'm gonna sit on that one for a bit. And yeah, I think we're good. Sorry, I got a little message. Yeah, I think we're fine. Unless 4 happened to have been delivered just now. No. Because we're burning it, that's why. Fair. We should really prioritize burning wood. I would prioritize burning coal if we had any coal income whatsoever, but the sea marrow is, like, useful for other stuff. I don't want to burn that willy-nilly. I'm willing to burn it, but not willy-nilly burn it. Getting some more herbs from the roots, so that's nice. Still really want to get these trade routes done. And much to my chagrin, we don't have any trade good pack trade routes. Come on, people. I'm making all of these packs of trade goods, and you're not giving me a trade route for them. What gives? What's the deal with the trade routes? That felt like that Seinfeld impression sucked a lot. You'll have to independently confirm that for me, though. Alright, stamping mill is down. Lovely. Keep a bunch of pottery around, and we'll definitely wish to make flour now. Turn that into pie, which means I need a lot more people on food production. Like a lot. You're going to rest. You're both going to rest, so neither of you are doing anything particularly critical. So let's get you in stamping mill. Get you making pottery and flour. We'll cap... Oh, we don't really need to cap flour at all, to be honest. And honestly, I should probably set these farms to just make grain now. I set it to eat vegetables because we kind of desperately needed raw food to just eat. But if we have flour production and a ranch on top of that, like, I think just the grain is just way more useful. Okay. When storm hits, I need to see if any of these plots got killed, and it'll tell me if I need to put a 4th person on the farms. Hopefully not. That would be a big old pain, but it's possible. We got a little resin from this, which is kind of funny, but not enough to do anything with, unfortunately. We're just too low on food to even think about sending them to the Citadel, which sucks. We need help. And I think the help is going to come from a Forsaken Altar. It's fine, we're just entreating the ones below for aid. Who hasn't entreated the ones below for aid every now and then? Who among us? You know, Among Us suspicious sound added here. This is where a professional streamer would have a soundboard and play the sound and probably annoy you because it's overdone and loud. But, you know, I could is what I'm saying. Looks like the fox got freed up from the Bloodflower. That's lovely. I'm glad that was an easy event. Do I get them making porridge? I don't really need to, it feels like. Most of our grain is just already accounted for, which is kind of funny. Probably want to put him to work in the furnace, making bricks and copper bars and pies, because that'll be important. Alright, storm hits. I'm really scared about the harpies. Yeah, for good reason, too. What do I do about that, though? That's a great question. Where are all my harpies? What are they doing? Mostly woodcutting. Okay. I could pointlessly shove them in the manufactory. It's viable. Yeah. I really do not wish to sell tools. But it honestly might be worth doing. Nah, probably not. Yeah, let's cut some harpies from wood cutting. Get you in the manufactory, making packs of provisions out of, well, whatever. We have more than we need, so you're just gonna kind of sit there and be happy. Likewise, maybe I pipe up the ranch and put harpies in there. Make sure I've got plenty of meat going around. It's not the craziest idea. I find piping this up tends to be useless later on, but right now it doesn't feel useless. Yeah, let's pipe that up. We'll get a harpy in there. Have her be happy in the ranch. And the one in the furnace can also go in the ranch. And the one in the hearth can go in the manufactory, and that takes care of everyone. Okay. Spiced, but we got there. Yeah, I don't think I mind the human on the hearth, given 7 impatience points going on 8. We're in a spooky spot. Spooky. It's almost like I'm on Prestige 15, and that's kind of necessarily spooky that way. I definitely could start considering putting putting non-planks into boxes to deliver the material packs. It's very viable right now. I'm going to sit on it for a moment, and I'm actually gonna grab a drink while the storm's happening. I'll, you know, maybe I'll talk to you while I roll over there, huh? Won't that be fun? You can hear my faucet go. Oh man. Bonus content. Faucet running noises. Whoa. Oh my god. That's amazing. Who would come up with such rare and innovative Content! Who indeed. Anyway, now I have a drink. More water mean more talking. Hurry! Also, some newcomers came up. Let's see who they are and what they want. That's a lot of dudes. It's 5 or 6 new people this year. I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind more humans working on our generous amount of farms. But yeah, I will need to prepare housing for these people, for sure, before I can let them in. Because right now, I'm a little worried that would dip us below some resolve thresholds, because we're barely hanging on right now. We can, however, burst into these glades now. We have an excessive amount of drizzle water. It's a real shame I didn't find a greenhouse. If I had a greenhouse, I would be just like, I would be breezing through this. Because it was like, oh, well, all my food problems are solved. Because I have like 2 drizzle geysers, and you just make enough greenhouses out of that to like sate me for the rest of time. More fertile ground and more clay, my goodness. Yeah, we're not gonna run out of clay for a very long time. That's nice. Wouldn't be crazy to get somebody on the plantation. You have nothing to pickle. I guess that's fine. Done with the packs of crops too. I guess we can turn that off for the moment. Yeah, I really just need the building materials made. Can't pull the harpies out of the manufactory quite yet, sadly. But we will in a few seconds. Just have to wait for the storm to roll over. Alright, let's rejigger everything. Alright, don't need 2 people in the ranch for sure. Don't need Happy Juice piped in there. Do we have any cysts from that? Nope, not yet at least. Although, it's year 6, so we're going to want a full stock of 10 Purging Fire for sure. Which will necessitate a lot more wood cutting. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, we don't want to reduce fertile ground yields, and I don't think we're going to be popping glades nearly fast enough to make Exploration Expedition pop. Let's re-roll these. Ooh. Mushroom seedlings, you say? That ain't bad. Neither is Safe Haven. Gosh, both of these are great. I'm probably taking Safe Haven here. Mushrooms are amazing because they can be eaten raw and turned into flour. But we have flour. We can just turn all of our grain into flour, so the mushrooms aren't that necessary. There's something to be said about turning them into skewers, but all of our skewers come from making pickled goods, so, like, whatever. Unneeded. Can be amazing in some games, but not this game. Safe Haven it is. Let's drop our hostility by half, which is lovely. Okay, and let's bring in the new people. I want lots of humans so that I can fully staff the plantation. I think it's fine to make plant fiber here so we can get some easy cloth going. Just turn the berries into pies and we'll be very happy about that. And we can start turning meat into jerky as well. Let's get that going. That is probably nowhere near enough people on complex food production, but oh well. Let's make sure the woodcutters' camps are fully staffed, and that leaves us with one builder. Okay, also, I forgot to check the fertile soil again. Whoopsie doodles. That's my bad. Let's see. Nothing in here is critical. So I will not be aggressively selling these at all. Pack of trade goods, though, I want to sell for sure. I want to sell this as much as I can, in fact. It's a good price for it, and I want to ship as much off as I can feasibly ship off. The resin's kind of rare on this map. If I could get it up to a trade route worth 8, I would, but I can't. Likewise, I'm gonna send the meat off, because we got plenty of it. Need somebody making building materials. Maybe somebody who's making planks can do that? I guess. Sure. We'll do that. Looks good. Once these trade routes finish, we'll be able to finish profit margin. And hopefully we'll be able to make the 3 packs thing and get even better wheat from our farm, which will be lovely. Speaking of things that are lovely, funny thing, I could like put a farm like here, and it would help out on both? Nah, that's probably silly. Let's just put one down right here. Get that farm going. That might be in the way of the hearth, now that I think about it, but I think this is a fine placement, just in between the 2 farms. It'll be our farming hearth. It's your farming hearth. Oh my gosh, your farming hearth. I'm so sorry. You deserve better jokes than this. But, you know, you go to the Twitch stream with the jokes you have, not the jokes you wish you had or want to have. Sir Redwald is leaving. I might have considered buying wildfire essences from him if I was short, but I'm not. There's a possibility this game will go long enough where I want to put down 3 hearths. So, yeah. Definitely can't just willy-nilly sell them. I am starting to worry about impatience, though. Like, we need to get a bunch of these orders done. Which, I mean, we're going to soon-ish. Once the packs of building materials are all made and the trade routes finish, we'll turn in 2. That'll be a really nice, that'll be really good. That'll be pretty essential, because we need new blueprints and we need less hostility. We need both of those, like, real bad. Yeah, because we're in a bit of a danger zone right now in terms of where we're sitting on hostility and stuff. Can't just ignore it completely. Yeah, I mean, 3 people have fully planted all of the fields halfway through clearance. I'm pretty sure that this is just plenty to work that many tiles. Pretty sure we're just good there. I'll definitely need a 3rd for this, though. We're definitely not going to get all of this harvested. And oh yeah, we have an absolutely massive amount of planting speed. So really the question is, will we harvest it in time? Is the only real question. Yeah, I can't really comfortably sell anything right now. You please deliver those packs. You have already made too many. Let's get that done. Kaboom! Alright, boosted grain production. Boosted fabric production, some parts, all very lovely. Ooh, hi, interesting. Huh. Both of these are certainly viable. The smelter makes our copper ore go even further, and we can make pipes a lot easier. Also gives us slightly better biscuits. I'm not that excited about saving... How much flour am I saving? Okay, I'm saving 2 flour if I pick that up. I'm not that excited over it. Likewise, the slightly better pie production doesn't wow me. It is one less extra food on it though. I think I'm gonna pick up the brick oven here, and the reason is I need the incense to clear off this haunted cellar, which has been just sitting here for the entire frickin' game. And 3-star pies sounds lovely, and that'll free up the furnace people from having to make too much stuff, because they're very busy turning all of our copper ore into bars and all of our clay into bricks. So that's just good. That's just a good idea, I think. How are you doing? You don't have... Oh, right. What are we gonna pickle? I guess eggs. Yeah, let's turn on egg production here. That seems good. Stonecutter's camp has no deposits. Well, that's sure a solvable problem, ain't it? Let's get you collecting all this massive amount of clay. I really should put 2 people on that, but we are kind of short-staffed right now. It's just kind of how it is. Alright. New year. The Harpies have nearly filled up the fuel reserves, which is nice. We have, like, no wood either. I guess that's not surprising, given that we turned on jerky production, which takes wood, and the Harpies are collecting a ton of wood to bring to the Blight Post. But yeah, we'll have enough purging fire for the Blight this storm, so I don't need to have them do that much right now. I still don't want to sell crystallized dew. I need more fox houses eventually, and I have no other way of getting it except from the, stuff I managed to get from the Glade event. I am nervous about just running out. I could sell some clay pretty easily enough, I imagine. And that would probably get me a reputation point. How close am I these days? Not very close. Yeah. I do primarily want to send out packs of goods, and nothing else. This will be enough plant fiber for a while. I think we can set that to berries now. Yeah. I think I'll be very happy about a warehouse being up here. Ideally as far away from the other warehouse as I can manage. Profit margin is done. Lovely. Gets us some amber, some food, and the supplier, which I'm not entirely sure we need anymore. We have 2-star flour production in the stamping mill. We have 3-star lumber production. And water skins are like good for pickled goods. That might be enough reason to put it down. Just. I'd prefer to use oil over meat, but we have no oil production. We have plenty of meat. Speaking of which, we should turn on giving grains to this, so that we can Definitely always have stuff. Anyway, let's see what we get. Interesting. I need coats real bad. The tea and the porridge would be really, really nice, though. Because the tea will translate into services for the harpies and the foxes. And the porridge is just great. We're making porridge right now as we speak. How important are the coats, though? Like, they're pretty important. I've got an order for them. And I really need to do orders real bad. Yeah. I don't think I can turn my nose up at any coat production whatsoever. It would have been nice, but I can't. I just can't. I can move you down, put the more permanent building slightly closer to the warehouse, so there's slightly less to walk. You're just completely out of wood, huh? That's frightening. I don't like that at all. We can drop this down here pretty darn soon. Yeah, that'll be fine. I may put a warehouse in this little corner up here, and I'll just call that good. Yeah. This is still a very spooky game. Not in the comfortablest of positions. But I think we're okay. Love another person on the lumber mill. It's really hard to justify pulling anybody off of anything else, though. Could pickle roots. Don't think I'd mind that, honestly. Alright, you go help build. In fact, why don't you help make lumber, because we're kind of in desperate need. We have a lot we need to make, and we have a bunch of buildings that need lumber now. In fact, making sure that the lumber don't get put into boxes for at least a little bit is probably a smart idea. Probably. Very worried about our fuel. Very, very worried about it. Yeah, I want to get this warehouse up, like, ASAP. And with that done, I can, not sure that was better than a yawn. With that done, the tree harvesters will have less space to walk. It'll be good. It'll be good. But yeah, the hearth will go like here-ish. Yeah, so actually want to undo all these now that I look at it. Yeah, this is basically where the hearth is going to be dropped. I'd actually maybe prefer it here. Yeah. I mean, we can drop it right now, so let's, like, do that. Finally make it so that I can no longer fret over placement. Build some roads around it. And I mean, putting a warehouse here is fine. It's fine, fine, fine. Alright, the storm is hit. And our Forsaken Altar is done. We're not paying with blood. I wish there was a way to turn that off by default. But I certainly get why there wouldn't be. Because they want you to, Isabel wants you to sacrifice people, I imagine. Anyway. Nothing that saves me here, unfortunately. Like, the hostility from religion is nice, but only the humans do religion, and our incense production is terrible. Generous gifts probably will give me a more tangible benefit for the foreseeable future. So we'll get that. High level of corruption, so let's pull a ton of woodcutters off. If I put a fox in here, we can actually get down to hostility level 2, which is nice. Terrifying, though, because I do need wood. So we'll probably get as many people as we can on wood. As many harpies as we can into the blight post, because boy, that's needed. And then just send it, I guess. Harpies are upset. That sucks. Can we turn on the ranch juice and make them not upset? Almost. You're not doing anything in the furnace. Go to the ranch. Be happier. Yeah! Cool. Let's see our trade routes available. And we can sell more trade good packs. Great. We don't have the provision packs for it, though, which is less great. Well, gosh and golly jeepers, why don't I just move you from the ranch, once I'm able to click on it, into the manufactory, where you'll be just happy. I'm fine with stuffing pretty much anything into packs now. We're just okay on food, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I would like at least some packs of provisions I can send off before we're done. Because I would love to just fully send all of these trade goods out, but we can't, which sucks. The forest mysteries aren't too bad right now. Definitely had scarier. But yeah, I think we can fast forward through this storm at least a little bit. Wouldn't mind a human on the plantation. You guys are basically just delivering stuff. That's good and dandy. Don't have any wood to turn into planks, which is a little frightening. Can I bring these people in? Probably not. At least not right now. Probably gonna go with these guys. 108 eggs is a lot. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna pickle those for basically the rest of time. But yeah, we need another harpy house or two. Yeah, we'll need another harpy house to be able to click on that button safely. And I can't do it. Well, I mean, I can do it. Alright, it's just gonna have to be non-optimally placed. Maybe I won't have an aneurysm for that, but, you know, I'm not promising anything. How's the blight? Fully under control. Excellent. Alright, we'll leave one person on the post to keep our stock of purging fire at least semi-high. And the rest, can I afford another woodcutter? Nope. Fair enough. Then you can make building materials, maybe? It feels like we're kind of lacking on planks. I don't think I can afford to do that right now. Yeah, probably can't. How are we doing on meat and eggs? Not that great. I guess they're just builders for now, which is fine. We have a lot to build. Love this warehouse to get up sooner rather than later. Cause my woodcutters are having to travel a rather appreciable distance to deliver their goods. And I don't want that. That sounds bad. Alright, these plantations look good. How much plant fiber do I have? I am running out of plant fiber for sure. It's probably fine though. I think one person planting plant fiber will be good though. I think that's an okay balance. I mostly want berries though, obviously. And I can always turn the plant fiber into food at the ranch, so like I should not be stressing over it nearly as much as I am right now. I'm probably good. Like, for Prestige 15, this game is, I'm not gonna say won, but I'm definitely in a good spot to win. Anyway, looks like we're not getting any more PAX provisions this storm, so I'm just gonna send it. Maybe we'll get some more next season. Speaking of just sending it, I think it's okay to bring these guys in. People will start to leave, but there's 4 seconds left in the storm. I think we can weather the next 4 seconds. Ha! Weather! Because the storm is funny in many ways. We don't want humans on the woodcutter camps, actually. I want humans on the farm once it gets built. And I'm sure it will get built soon-ish. Right? Of course I'm right. Silent looting is back. I really hoped it would do more for me, but it hasn't. More scared me would pick route delivery line here, but I don't think we need it. I think with 3 farms and fully worked, I think we're gonna be fine on food. I don't think it's needed. I could ship bricks off. Don't really want to. Is there really no trade pack goods available? Guess not. Lame. I could just sell the trade packs to the vendor though. That counts towards trade hub progress. And I think I will. We have a lot that we're sitting on, and it's not doing a whole lot for us sitting there doing nothing. Now, is it? We'll trade nice and evenly, get a reputation point, love that sound for us, and then ponder. Clicking on sturdy boots is never bad. Villagers moving faster makes literally everything more efficient. The generous donation is good, but I feel like I need a different kind of help than faster victory points, frankly. Yeah. And if I had till production, I'd probably be clicking on advanced smithing, but I don't. So that's that. Hopefully the foxes are going to get me my next blueprint real soon. I would love that to happen. Also, I need this artisan built at some point. Yeah, we just have no wood. And without wood, we can't make planks. And without planks, we can't make buildings. And without buildings, we can't do anything. Anyway, let's get the humans on the farm. This influx of people was really nice and cozy. We really needed the extra builders and such. Yeah. I'll have to put another person on the lumber mill, so I will. Hopefully, with the warehouse here, we'll be able to get wood a lot faster, which is quite essential at this stage. Yeah. It would also be very helpful if I could, like, get this hearth down soon. The lease is leaving. This is my last chance to buy stuff. I don't see a need to, so we're just gonna let that go. Another person on the Stonecutter's camp would be very wise. Soon the brick oven will be done. I will want 30 incense. We can turn roots into that, no problem. And we will want to make all of our pie here. We can use all that for it. We'll get 2 foxes making pies. And we'll get this last fox down, well, we'll get this last person down here. In fact, let's do what I said before, get a fox in here. We have a ton of eggs now. We'll send them to these people to the Citadel for money. Sounds good to me, and we'll get more stuff. Weaver only gives me 3-star fabric production, which is nowhere near good enough to click on. So let's click on market. I need a service building, and this provides treatment and luxury, both of which I can use. So, sweet. Kind of makes me regret not taking the tea house, but I knew I would regret that the moment I clicked on not the tea house. But so be it. Tap water. We can probably turn off the happy juice in the ranch now. Wouldn't mind spending some juice, though. I still have to hit 130 rainwater used in engines at some point. I'm also going to have to sacrifice oil, coal, and wood somehow. I don't know where I'm going to get oil from, like, at all. But oh well. Yeah. We're mostly good. Pretty much all of our food is the egg shipment we just got, which I don't like, but it is what it is. We're really not going to have much food until all this wheat comes in. But once the wheat comes in, whoo, baby, are we going to have some food. We going to have some food. Harvester's camp is done. You're done, actually. Yeah, there's nothing left for you to even gather, so just store this off to the side somewhere and free up another builder. Could get this meat down here, this one singular meat. I mean, more food, more better, I guess. It's not the worst idea. I think I'll like having those 2 builders up for now, though. You're making pies, exactly what I want you to do. Do we have any spare pipes? Nah. We certainly could make them, though. Lord knows we have enough copper in our inventory. I kind of want to turn those into tools if I can. Really need another blueprint that gives us tool production. And really want to just sell more stuff too. Do I feel established enough to click on this? Maybe. I mean, we're okay. Let's just see what's in there. Produce 50 ale in a brewery and produce 50 pickled goods in a brewery. I don't have a brewery, so this is not happening. The end. I make pickled goods skewers and jerky, so this just kind of happens all by itself, and that sounds lovely. Nothing better than getting to be lazy about an order. You can put eggs in packs of provisions too. I don't mind that. We can sell off that extra pack of crops, I guess. I don't think our food situation is comfy enough to start selling crops willy-nilly. It's definitely tempting, though. Uh, Selling off a bunch of packs of crops would be really handy. Give me a lot of money, and the money could turn into reputation, which would make me win. So there's a lot to say about how good that would be. But for the moment, I'm gonna not, just to make sure we don't starve to death between harvests. Yeah, this is a pretty good ratio over here, I think. Mostly berries, but we got a few plant fibers in there to make cloth out of. We'll be very happy to have that once the artisan is built. Which I could have sworn I put at a higher priority than the supplier, but I guess not. That was silly of me. Oh well. If nothing else, it's 2 more slots I can put harpies in to make them happy with. Forager's camp is done. So you can just go over here in the graveyard of camps and help build. How are we looking on planks? Still have none, basically. Because we have no wood. Still. Yeah. Yep. Oh hey, we can staff the camp again. That didn't last long. This is getting me progressively more worried about what we do for burning stuff. I mean, I know we're using a ton of wood for like food and other things, but we shouldn't be using this much, in my opinion. It's fine. We're getting sea marrow from trees, and that burns as long as coal. So we're not in like the danger zone, but like I really want to get more comfortable with my wood. Could have phrased that better, but yeah. Should I consider a 3rd woodcutter's camp? That seems unwise. Feels like I won't be using those enough. But man, yeah, I just need lumber. Need you guys to get more lumber more faster. I could sell some copper, but I think I'll only sell it if it's a really good price. Otherwise, I want to turn it into tools and start sending these shipments off. Get some rep. Get some victory points. Want all of them. All them victory points. Harpies are happy because they're all fully housed and they have a little pie. Who doesn't get happy when they have pie, right? Everyone loves pie. Except for foxes. And beavers. But they're weird, we don't talk about them. Anyway, I'm gonna do my favorite aesthetic thing and put a fence around my farm. Because it's in range of the hearth, and it will be pretty. Which is very important. Alright. Finally, the hearth goes down. If we just get a few aesthetics down, we'll be super happy about where we are. A couple of flower beds, why not? Alright, the storm is hit. Let's see if we get any help. Looks like we can maximize people dying. Not my favorite cornerstones to get. I could take Hidden from the Queen for safety's sake, in case people do die or leave, and then I'm like, oh god, my impatience is going crazy, because I am sitting at very high impatience. I am playing with fire. Forsaken Seal would let me more aggressively roll cornerstones. None of these are great. Do I want insurance or more cornerstone rerolls? Let's just get more cornerstone rerolls and just play in a way that I won't need insurance. And that'll be good. Alright, we can send off a nice big ol' shipment of trade goods. That'll feel wonderful. I'll probably have to cut a few woodcutters. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's not fantastic that we're only running one woodcutter during the storm. Don't like that at all. If we could get this to level 2, I can manage a second one. Well, just the fact that the hearth is down means I can manage a second one, but yeah. Can stuff you in... Ooh, the artisan! It's finally been built. Let's make coats. Let's just make infinity coats. In fact, let's get a bunch of harpies in there if they're in places they're not happy about. Looks good to me. Make coats. Still have unhappy people, though. That's less great. Put you in the ranch, turn on the happies. There we go. We did it! We got there. The harpies are not leaving. Hurroo! You are out of wood, which is why you're doing nothing. And we're capped on flour, which is kind of funny. The ranch uses flour, though, right? I turned that on for everything? Sure did. Good. Good. I wouldn't mind, like, capping that at 80 or whatever. I think I just need more people making pie, ultimately. We'll take these guys. But I would really like it if I could get houses up at the hearth before I do. So let's do that. Let's get human houses down because they are the most in dire need of better housing. Plenty of bricks for this, I think. Yeah. Just need planks. And for that we need wood, and for wood we need more people wood cutting, and we just don't have it. It's rough. We really could use better wood production. Maybe this next cornerstone will help us. Maybe. Getting pies and coats going at full steam will be extremely helpful, though. If I can get the harpies to be a lot happier, I can run more people. I can run more people woodcutting during the storm. That will be a big help. At 109 grain, I think I can sell off a whole bunch of these. Because, like, we get reputation from selling a bunch of stuff, so I'm pretty happy about that. The harpies should not be this upset. any of them takes a single break to get coats, they'll be happy. They won't leave in the next 13 seconds, right? Right? Let's favor them. Alright, let's pop this open. I need the space. Nothing fantastic here. Filling dish is nice. We do produce a lot of drizzle water and we eat a lot of porridge, so okay. Good enough. Let's bring these people in. Gonna need another fox house. And we'll need some harpy homes. In a hurry. Probably put them here. That will be enough for everybody. No packets of good trade routes again? Lame. Come on, people. I need them. Oh my god, look who it is. It's Lootbox Horse. Hello, Lootbox Horse. Are you here? Are you here to sell me loot boxes? You sure are. What do we get? Bunch of biscuits, planks and bricks, and pickled goods. It's all very useful. Pottery every time I open a new glade, very useful. Ooh, and better packs of production yields? Don't mind if I do. That's some good stuff. That's some very good stuff. I can make even more packs of goods, even more betterer. Might consider making packs of crops soon. Hello, what do we have here? A bunch of food I can't harvest because my camps all suck. Not great. And a big purple blightrot cauldron. Also not great. I gotta give a think about this one. If I get any tool production whatsoever, Prosperous Archaeology will go pretty darn hard. And +2 to packs of crops is actually kind of crazy. Like, at that point, like, we're turning every single one of our grains into 6 packs of crops, and that's like really profitable. On the other hand, a victory point and money. Also really nice. Ooh, and it's empathy. Okay, well that cinches it. Like, I get hostility reduction from empathy events, so we do that. The end. Very simple choice at that point. Let's get someone in the furnace. Yeah, having 3 harpy builders is fine, but let's get them on the woodcutting camps. Because now we can cut more things. It will be lovely. Got all this wood we can collect. Should also consider, like, getting that storm geyser up and running too. Because we could definitely use the boost of production. I think this is the only place I can make pipes in, though. Kind of stinky, but, you know, it's also what I've got. And, you know, having a thing is better than not having it, at least in this situation. Why don't you not plant? Because we have so much planting speed, it's ridiculous. And you can make pipes for the moment. Have to turn it on. That's the smart thing to do. And I'll get him back to the plantation once it's harvest season. Because we have an absolutely ridiculous amount of planting speed. Like, we need harvest speed. That's what we actually need. We're not getting it. Loot box horse is leaving. Do I wish for him? Do I wish to sell more stuff to get more loot boxes? Probably not. I'm probably fine. We're working on our orders too. We should be able to turn in 2 more in relatively short order. So that'll be nice. We're full on packs of provisions, eh? Well, you go help build then. I'm sure that will change, but for now, we kind of need to min-max our stuff. Yeah. This all feels a little rough. But we're just chugging along, slowly but surely. Yeah, let's get a human in the hearth. I need the lower hostility increase. Harvester's camp has harvested everything again. Whew, that cursed forest modifier of less charges on resource deposits is really, really noticeable. Don't like it at all. Anyway, having another builder is fine. Although, I think I want to put these 2 on the market, because the market carts will be really lovely. I'm pretty sure I have no way of making tea or wine. Yeah. But maybe we'll find a tea house or something. Or a distillery. That'd be pretty sweet. For now, though, we just kind of have to sit on it and be content with what we've got. You are still making pipes. That's fine. That's what I want you to do. Squeezing out a bit of resolve from the harpies right now. It's probably smart. Certainly love to get a good herbalist camp from these blueprints. That would translate into a very large amount of food. That would make things a lot comfier. Okay, you have completed all of the pipes I wanted you to complete. Thank you. Put that back into storage. Go back to the plantation. And then I want to pipe something up. For sure. Lumber mill's a strong choice given how many planks we need and how slow it's being built. But I think the bottleneck is just like we have no wood is the thing. Did I leave coal production on? Where do we get all this coal from? That's weird. Well, whatever. What do we do with these little pipes? Probably the brick oven, if I had to be honest. Faster pies is going to be very good because we are falling behind on food production to a pretty serious degree. Alright, blueprint, hooray! These are not what I wanted to see, but the Foragers Camp gives me a ton of roots, and that's good enough. Struggling to rejigger my people here. Maybe we don't need this many people on coats. I probably can pull someone off of that. And I can get them working on more useful stuff, and I can transfer a human to the gathering locale. Yeah. I mean, we're fully saturated on coats, which is always nice to see. And we've got like 20 in the bank. Yeah, let's just swap. Let's do a little swap here. Get this human on the foragers camp. Get that picked out. Get a bunch of extra herbs and stuff. Any good trade routes? Oh yeah. Definitely. Wonderful. The more packs I can sell, the better. And, like, honestly, I might turn on packs of crops now. I'll keep it limited. I'll keep it limited to 12. So we don't use all of our food willy-nilly for selling. But, like, we make enough grain to the point where, like, we're struggling to use all of it. And I think at that point it's fine to start turning it into more stuff. But yeah. It's gonna be a very good harvest this year. We're gonna have an absolutely absurd amount of grain. We're gonna have an appreciable amount of berries. We can turn that into a ton of pie, which we are now piping up and are making at an efficient pace. Everything's coming up, Christy. Well, not everything, but enough things are coming up, Christy. Still nervous about how much hostility we have, much impatience we have. But it's probably fine. Probably. Just got some trade hub reputation. Wonderful. Stonecutter has run out of deposits. Really? Well, guess what? There's more. But wait! There's more! For the low price of nothing, you can move the Stonecutter's camp to yet another giant deposit of clay, where you'll get copper ore, clay, and roots that you can eat. Don't you love eating roots? Who doesn't love just chomping down on a nice, tasty root? You have nothing to put into boxes, huh? Interesting. You know, I might put a second person in the stamping mill and start putting flour into boxes. That wouldn't be crazy. The cauldron is done. Wonderful. What do we got? We already have a lumber mill, so that's worthless. The clay pit feels awfully worthless. None of these are tool production. Like, I envision a world where I'm happy I took clay pits, because I have a clearance geyser, and I definitely wouldn't mind an infinite supply of reed and clay, given that we're turning our clay into money and reputation, and we're turning our reeds into food. That's not a crazy consideration. I'll sit on it for a bit. Lumber mill is still operating pretty well. We might be able to back off of lumber production just a touch. Maybe. We don't need it super bad. Oh hey, Human Villagers is done. I should have clicked on this ages ago. Boop. Wonderful. We're getting towards serving the people. That'll be done soon-ish. I'm gonna just not even backtrack this. At this point, I don't think I'm going to be doing any sacrificing. Unless I find a really good source of coal and the ability to make oil. Yeah. It's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. Do we have enough incense to do this yet? We do. I should consider doing this when next drizzle hits. For sure. We need more human housing again. This is an okay spot to put it, I would say. Sure would love some more houses and decorations to level this hearth up and reduce hostility to make people happier. But it's not happening right now. Doesn't that just suck? Okay, you can just go out of the way again. Alright, is that all the harpy houses we need? Sure is. Good. How's the fox house? Just waiting for a builder. Alright, what's our final cornerstone? It's no quality control. +2 to wood production, and all the wood is removed after the storm is done. We're already sitting at 0 wood basically forever, so this is a no-brainer. Trade negotiations would be really, really good too, don't get me wrong. It is very hard for me not to click on this and just be like, what if trade more stuff, because it's worth more amber and therefore I get more reputation faster. Maybe this is even the right choice, I don't know, but I'm so low on wood, I just can't see a point where I don't click on no quality control. Now let's see how bad the storm is. Bad. But not excessively so. The ranch already has its happy juice. Oh no. Where am I going to get this much happy from? Not sure. We're no longer saturated on clothing, which is kind of surprising. So I guess we do need that third harpy in the artisan, which will help the harpy's mood a touch a little at least. I could sack a bit of coal, but I'm probably just gonna have to cut woodcutters again, which I hate. I'm sorry, we're at a high level of corruption on an off year? That's scary. I guess because we are juicing a lot of things up. Fair. But I hate it. Let's get you collecting these roots at least. We must cut woodcutters now and unfavor the harpies, otherwise the humans will leave. Yep. Eek. Okay. Yeah. Get someone else in the ranch. How are we doing on fuel v cysts? Not great, because we don't have any wood. Still. I'm pretty sure we're fine, though. You can go in the manufactory. And I still need one happier harpy. I guess you also go in the manufactory? No, that doesn't get us there. What? Okay. You go here. Okay, that gets us there, barely. Scary. I can run a woodcutter now, which is helpful. The hearth is safe, so no one will die, which is also helpful. Yeah. Can't really turn this in without bumping up a hostility level, which is not something I can handle right now. Yeah. Really want these aesthetics built real quickly. Well, we're getting 7 more people no matter what. I have a hard time deciding who I want more. Maybe the humans and harpies, if just because housing them is easier. Bit of a rough storm. Hey, we can start selling packs of crops. 2 for 2 is like a pretty lame price, but you know, a sale's a sale, and I want to get another reputation from TradeHub, at least relatively quickly. All right. This goes off every 45 seconds, so I think it is time we started cleansing the haunted cellar. Our first tick of hostility won't come until the storm's over, and then we can just, you know, swallow it. Woo! Everything's happening at once. Cool. Let's empty the manufactory. Because we don't need it. Ooh, we got a ton of bugs. That's lovely to see. We've got a ton of provision packs still, too. That's surprising to see. I'd love another person making pie. I would love all of my extra people on wood cutting. And I'm gonna bring you guys in. Need more human housing. Really cramped over here. Kind of lame. Maybe I'll just put some housing up here. That'll do. That's actually more than enough, surprisingly. Yeah, we just need 13 houses. Harpy houses, we have more than enough, actually. That's good. And all the foxes are happily housed. We're good, weirdly. Cool. Oh, Farlif, how you doing? Oh, you have some really nice stuff that I'm getting. That's good to see. Also, let's turn in trade and luxury. Alright. I think we got over the hump. We got the best tool production in the game. Yes. And less hostility. Yes. I wouldn't mind even more copper production. I think that's definitely worth selling 4 amber worth of stuff. So let's do that. Tune that down a bit. Gotta make this even. There we go. Even. Lovely. Ooh, that feels good. That feels fantastic. Let's send some more crop packs off. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this feels like we have turned the corner. Ooh, the temple. Yeah, that's a really good one. We can slap that over here. That's really good. That's really, really good. We could theoretically afford another stone cutter camp. I think I'm gonna pop into this glade though, actually, because it's really, really in the way. We can get someone on the trapper's camp for just that tiny bit of meat that's just sitting around waiting for us to collect it. We're using enough drizzle water that we're running a deficit. I'll just put a fox on the pump. He's happy being there anyway. And yeah, let's check our cornerstone. Uh, we are using rainwater, so woodcutting speed increasing by 10% over and over is pretty good. Uh, Part of me wants to reroll this, but I think driving water is like good enough. One of my main concerns is just not getting enough wood, and making the woodcutting faster will help alleviate that a bit. So I think I'm fine with it. Anyway, let's get this tool shop up. Oh, we're gonna love this. You can move here. I want to click the correct red roofed thing. Put some roads down here. We will want to stop pickled goods and jerky production very soon, because the Haunted Cellar is just like way better at doing that, full stop, completely. So let's prep for that. Let's take away the meat from you guys. You're just gonna be full-time porridge. What do you know? I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'm definitely at a point where I could just shove copper ore into packs and I'd be happy about it. But not since we just got the tool shop. No, that's crazy talk. Yeah, all the woodcutters are staffed. I think we're good to just fast forward a bit. More fertile ground. That's nice. Ooh, and we found a blood flower with +1 meat production. I mean, that's not like nice, but I've seen worse events. That's for sure. Let's fill the brick oven with harpies, and we'll get you two on the blood flower ASAP. Stop having our food die. And the carpenter is here. This would have been really great before. But the only thing this does for us right now is give us luxury good packs, which, like, we don't make any luxuries whatsoever. So I'm not really that interested in salvaging that. I guess I could get some luxury packs, but like maybe at some point we'll get a building that I can shove luxury goods into and I'll be super happy about it. I'll be like, oh, look at all these luxuries we have an excessive amount of that I'm selling. Hooray! Maybe I'll just say that verbatim at some point, but for now, we good. Getting massive hits to our global resolve as we cleanse the cellar. I don't feel the need to sack Sea Marrow to speed that up, though. Kinda feels like that's highly unnecessary. But yeah, we're gonna turn planks into tools for sure. There's something to be said about barrels given how much metal I have. But I'll hold off on that. We have a stamping mill after all. Oh god, the harpies are upset. Maybe I do want to Sea Marrow this. No, there's 6 seconds. We're fine, god. Alright, we did it. We did it! And now we have some actual luxury goods, which is kind of cool. We can turn berries into wine. We are making a ton of pottery at the stamping mill, so that's good. We want to fill this up to the brim, get berries into jars, make a ton of pickled goods for our foxes, cap that at 60. Make a ton of jerky for our harpies, we'll cap that at 60 as well. Might want to cap that like slightly higher, but I think it's fine. Love more people working on pottery, and we have as many people as we can get on woodcutting already, and without another woodcutter camp. So I guess that's it. Yeah, no quality control is going to continually be amazing for us. 'Cause we need it. Yeah, I just want the lumber mill still going. I might want to start putting flour into trade good packs instead of pottery because we're using pottery for a lot of stuff. And we have 2 people on the stamping mill and they're making plenty of flour. Speaking of which, why don't I put a harpy into the supplier? They can help shore up flour production and make a few water skins for really efficient pickled good production. Seems good to me. Yeah, I like all that. Let's cap wine at 60. The foxes will love having wine from the markets. Pity I don't have tea, but, you know, oh well. Still got a lot of packs of provisions, so we're good there. We also have an excessive amount of incense, which I guess I should turn off by now. I'm probably going to keep these given that I'm about to build a temple and thus get some religion. In fact, maybe I should, you know, keep these guys making incense for that reason that I just stated. Yeah. Glad my brain went through that. Hello, Crispus. Nice to have you on the stream. We're doing the titanium seal at Prestige 15, which is hard. And it's so hard I turned off forest people. Sorry about that. I know it's very fun to make me suffer, but like, I'm too nervous. Once I doing games where the difficulty is turned down, I'll turn it back on. You can make me miserable again, but for now, just for now, I need to play on easy mode. Because Prestige 5 is hard and not easy mode even remotely. Anyway, let's put down some parks, get this fully leveled up. How's this doing? Needs some more flower beds. We have space for those. We have plenty of space for those. It'll be lovely. We'll love it. Alright. That's all good and dandy. I'm probably gonna put a clay pit on this, and then maybe another farm? I can't have enough grain, to be honest. Okay, well, I'm gonna not put the clay pit there because I want to have it placed better. And we'll put the farm right here, I think. Yeah, that gets everything. That will be excellent. Be an excellent placement. Good job, me. Oh, and thank you for the tail. The +2 resolve is highly appreciated. Ah, boy, am I ever scared of the blight. Like, I'm gonna put down a second blight post, because, wow, that's a lot. In fact, let's make it top priority. For my 2 builders. I keep them all working very hard. You guys are busy making pickled goods, right? Yeah. Good, good. Not sure why we don't have more skewers, given that we have plenty of pickled goods to feed the foxes. But I guess that's just gonna have to be that. Serving the people is done. Lovely. A little nervous about clicking this button, but I think the food production will pay off in dividends. Huh. Is temple education? Sure is. Well, that's tempting. Rain mill also kinda tempting. The best flour production along with good building materials, but nah, the scribe for sure. The scribe for sure. Put it next to these other buildings that are harpy themed. That'll do just fine. Still have plenty of packs of provisions. Only 2 orders, so the rest is gonna have to come from resolve or selling a ton of stuff. And yeah, we're making plenty of packs of stuff, so hopefully we'll get more of that stuff to sell. How are we doing on grain? Got quite a bit of it. Are we collecting all of it in time? Yes. We might lose this one. Oh, bam. Never mind. We got all of it. Heck yeah. This is a little slow, though. I really need just slightly faster harvesting from somewhere. It's not in any of these caches, is it? I don't think so. We're just gonna have to live with being inefficient. Ugh. Alright, sell these crops for sure. We're halfway to another reputation point, which is great. Where did we get all this oil? Oh, from a Glade event. Duh. Alright. Alright. Let's unpause and see how bad the storm is. It's not great. It's definitely not great. And I'm very, very scared of the blight rot. Very scared. Yeah, once this blight post is done, we're getting 3 people helping fight it immediately because, oh my god, we're at 442% corruption. Holy butts. That's a lot. That's a lot, and I don't like it. Ooh. Burn! Burn the cysts! Hurry! I think we're gonna get there almost for sure. Harpies are a bit upset, though, which is not fantastic. Maybe I burn some wood? We have no wood. We have no coal. Okay. Well, we'll figure something out. Probably. Is the blight under control yet? Nope, not even a little. Ah! 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 Okay, you are now idle, because we have no fire and no wood to turn into fire. Ooh, do we turn on Sea Mirror for that? Probably gonna have to. I don't like that at all. We have no fuel. Oh god. Oh god. And the hearth is gonna corrupt if we don't make another one and at least kill one more of these 4 cysts. Really, 4 cysts are gonna kill me? God, that sucks. Get blight fighting, man. Get it. Get it. Kill it. Get us below 100%. This probably will get us below 100%. Nope, didn't. Oh, you're both going to rest, huh? That's cool. That's real cool. Love that for us. Fortunately, 2 people are not taking a coffee break, and they will get us down just enough. Please? Please? We're still corrupted. We have to literally kill every blight. Okay. Okay, we still have 1 blight cyst, but we're at 92%. It will not kill us. Barely. Oy. Oh yeah, the 200% longer breaks. Yeah, that sucks, but we did it. Just barely. I would love all of this. Probably gonna bring these guys in. Though, seems fine. We should also consider another hearth. Maybe here? I don't like that location. Maybe down here? Maybe down here, overseeing the blasphemous altar? Sure. Why not? Everyone loves being next to a blasphemous altar. Who wouldn't want to live next to that? Okay. Rough storm. Very rough. But we did it. You're out of wood here, huh? Well, there's more over here at least. And you are also pretty much out of wood. There. So let's help clear out the new hearth location. Get as many people as I can back on wood cutting. Bring in the new people. Hi. Yeah, sure. Infinity food sounds lovely. Let's just make infinity packs of crops at this point. We'll cap it at 60. We're gonna have more grain than we'll know what to do with. Which is lovely. Okay. We'll get some dudes in the temple. Which will be wonderful. Maybe we'll even get enough sacrifice stuff to like get some hostility reduction. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be snazzy. And yeah, I think the rest being on building is fine. Hello, Ziadani. What do we got? What do you got for me? We could sell a couple of trade good packs. That's fine. I would love the Trapper's Camp. I'd love a lot of this, actually. So let's just sell all my trade good packs. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Let's make it an even number, though. Okay, what is an even number for this? 5250, perfect, good. That got us a reputation point all by itself, which is pretty cool. I believe we have some insect nests that need a large trapper's camp. We do. So I wouldn't mind the large trapper's camp. Then again, we're like 2.5 things off of winning. So maybe not. Maybe we get some resolve and a half a victory point. And like call that pretty good. Yeah, don't mind that. Don't mind that. That's pretty good. In fact, like I should be building packs of building materials. It is well past time. And I really should just shove copper ore into it too. Hey, the tools, they're finally done. Let's get this going as fast as possible, because once we open a cache or two, we win. And I would like to win. Winning sounds like a really good play. Once again, I find myself kind of wanting the Stormwater Geyser. This is done. It's done. We're never using that again. Another reputation, which is lovely. Yeah. I think I just speed up time, more or less. Could sell some more packs for not a lot. And unevenly, which gives me an aneurysm, so we're not doing that. Yeah, we need another fox house somewhere. Is this built yet? Not even remotely close to being built. Man, we went through those planks fast. Unsurprising, but I'm still gonna complain about it. We can just slap you here for now. It's ugly, but I'll deal with it. You have nothing to feed the animals, and also we have an excessive amount of everything. Okay, fair. Let's turn that down. We no longer have a quest to use water pointlessly, so let's not use water pointlessly. Seems okay. You have run out of stuff to make porridge out of. Just a little spiced. I'm surprised we got through that much grain, but it's fine. Certainly have enough incoming. I think it's mostly because I'm stuffing flour into this. We're going through a lot of grain for the sake of trade goods, which, you know, it's kind of what I want to do, given that the trade goods translate into, you know, reputation points, and I would like to win. So it's not insane of me to do. But pretty soon we'll have enough building materials to just flat win, and that will be lovely. I like just winning. Forehead. Let's get you over here, collecting roots. That'll be lovely for us. Might just win through reputation, even though it's halved thanks to Trade Hub. That'd be nice. Yep, there it is. Just click the win the game button. Alright! Titanium seal complete. Feels good. And we got kind soul and unity. No one left, no one died. Makes me happy inside. Because I want to treat my villagers really well as I possibly can. But yeah, goodbye, Titanium Seal. With all of your very red, ominous glowing. We done! We got it! It's time to continue and finish the Blight. Man, that's a lot of stuff they give me for the Titanium Seal. It's pretty nice. Not to mention all these massive amount of resources we gathered. Cool. I like the rebalancing they did with the Psycho rewards. It's pretty cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and destroy the world and see what comes next. Alright. Here's the new world. Let's see what's in it. Here's another titanium seal. And oh, a pink one. Adamantine. Minimum prestige 20. Yep, that one's gonna be real tough. I could also go to this one. Yeah, let's plot which one we want to go to, actually. There's a semi-consistent amount of question marks there. And less here, but they're spaced out better. It's questionable. Maybe actually just go up here, get a royal resupply nice and early. How many seals am I gonna need? 105. That's a lot. Even for an extended Blightstorm period. That's a lot. Gosh. Gosh and golly. That will be a challenge. But it's a challenge I'm gonna do at some point, but not now, because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours and I'm throat hurts. So that's all. Thank you very much for watching. I had a lot of fun. It was a bit of a slog, as the Cursed Forests tend to be. But yeah, next Sunday, play Against the Storm again. I probably will be doing an intermediary game at a slightly lower difficulty, if I had to venture a guess. But yeah, for now we're gonna call it. I hope you have a lovely evening. Next scheduled stream is on Tuesday, where me and the Static are gonna raid in Final Fantasy again. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do a surprise stream. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to call it. And yeah. Hopefully I'll see you then. This will go up on YouTube soon. And yeah. Hope you have a lovely day. Peace.